Harlem is changing. And change is not always bad. Change is good. But we have to make sure we strike a balance between the old Harlem and the new Harlem for a better Harlem. And that means responsible real estate development. And does that mean giving away our land like in the Columbia University expansion and the 125th zoning? We need to make sure that we're going to give developers perks, that we give something that is tangible back to the community. More schools, more community centers and rec centers so kids can play, park area, small business development to help residents of Harlem to develop businesses and stay open. During this tough economic time, small businesses have been shuttering their doors every day, and that's not going to create a better Harlem. I don't want Harlem to become filled with big boxes in Times Square. I want Harlem to keep its village persona, and that's key. That's why I support the small businesses. I think that's why the small businesses back me, because they realize I'm a big proponent of that. I realize that's key. And for a better Harlem, the Harlem I want, we have to focus on education. I mean, the simple fact that they judge or they use as a parameter third grade reading tests on how many prison cells to build in the future, instead of using third grade reading tests to determine how many prison cells to build, that should tell me that we should develop more first and second grade reading programs to help our kids, if that's truly an indication of what's going to happen to them in the future. Our youth is tomorrow for Harlem. It's really right now. If we don't start acting now, we're going to lose them down the line. And I think one thing that, and by no means I'm no Barack, the man is amazing, but I think one thing he's shown us, has already had an effect on our children, is that our political leaders are also supposed to be inspiration, someone they can identify with. And our youth can't identify with our current political leaders because our political leaders don't reach out to them. They don't extend the programs out to them that they should. They're not involved in the political process. So I think it's absolutely key in my campaign and in my policy that the children are a part of it. Like, I want high school, I have an idea of having high school kids as part of our campaign team and our staff. Even when they can't vote, it still doesn't mean they don't have a say. They live in this world just like me. They have to walk down the street just like I. And to be honest, they're more in danger because they're the ones that you see in the newspapers. You know, 14-year-old kid accidentally shot, 13-year-old kid caught in the crossfire. We're failing them. They're not failing us. And I think our generation, the Obama generation, realizes that it's taking that to task. I mean, we've just galvanized, we've come together to really knock this out. We can do this. Just gonna take some time. I just think the new leadership has to come our direction, and we have to take it. It's not going to be given to me. We have to work hard to do what we're trying to do.